Listen.
Oh, okay, okay.
Obviously, ideally, Fred would be here, but I think she'll be on board with what I'm saying. You know, we talked about like, I mean, even yesterday, right? We talked about it, about like members and stuff and whatnot, and that we need to like get situated before like we even think about people. But truth be told is, I think we need to get at least like 2 to 3 people initially, so that we can actually do activities as a group, right?
Yeah.
Because like, for instance, there's probably like an ammo crate sitting there ready to go. Like, we need to start stockpiling shit, and like the longer we wait to do stuff like this, it just means that, you know, we're gonna have to keep waiting for longer for us to get the stuff, you know. So I want to talk to you guys and see if anybody has like anybody. I don't care if they're in a gang or not, right? But I want to see if there's any names that like initially stick out to you guys. I don't care what group they're in. They could be in the best gang in the world. It doesn't bother me. But the whole point is having that conversation and seeing if we can, you know, make it so that we are attractive to other people, right? I think at the start it's going to be hard for us to get members because, you know, right now it's a lot of smoke. But it'll be much easier in like in the future when, you know, we have ourselves formidable and the resources to back it up. But
realistically, yeah,
we
like,
need people.
People are not gonna leave a gang.
Yeah, we need people right now to help us build our vision, right? Yep. And we can't do it as just the 4 of us because, you know, shit, most things take 6 people, bro.
Yeah. When you were there, yesterday, no? When the fuck is he going? Didn't put his lights on?
Oh?
I was just grabbing something from the glove box.
Just did a notebook?
What were you getting?
My notebook.
Why you got a notebook?
I told him to get one because I wanted to put like how much money we put in the house or whatever.
Oh, right, yeah, that's fine. That's a good idea, actually.
Keep track of it. We keep track of it.
Yeah.
And, you know,
we do need to build some form of gang fund too, to be honest.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's more like, I don't think it's like a I think the real I think the real question needs to be who. It needs to be like, I don't think we need to like make definitive decisions right now. I want to wait for Freya too, but I want to put it in your head that today we should probably have at least a conversation with 1 or 2 people.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I was going to say. You remember Peter?
Yes.
Yeah, he pretty much told me yesterday that he disbanded his kind of a group because he never meant for him to be the leader of that group.
Yeah.
And he was kind of like sick of it. So, I mean, if the guy was naturally becoming the leader of this group and he doesn't want it, that must mean that, you know, people are looking up to him in a way. If they wait on him to take decisions and shit, that means, you know.
Just to add on to the Peter thing, because I think I'd probably talk to him after you.
Yeah.
He pretty much offered money and a house to help build what we're trying to build.
Okay.
And said that if we need help, he's more than open to help. My biggest issue with Peter, though, is that Peter... Listen, I've known Peter for a long time, right? And he is very, like... He's like Sergio. Like, he comes and goes like the wind.
In what sense? Yeah,
and
I mean...
That, to me, is scary. But I will admit, I don't think, since I've known him, he's been in a group that he enjoys being around. So I think it might, there could be a bit of copium, but it could be something that might hold him in place, you know.
I mean, in my mind, even if he doesn't stay for like, if you say that he comes and go, right, that means he's probably just motivated by motivation, really. Like, he doesn't want to be standing there and doing the same thing all over again, right? But he's gonna be part of, I mean, he would be part of us building something new.
Peter Ross.
So he's gonna be active. And I don't see him as, because he mentioned that he was bored as fuck selling weed.
Yeah.
You know, so he's not gonna be like selling weed right now. We don't even have a fucking turf anyways to sell weed on.
No, we don't.
We're gonna be doing heists. We're gonna be building up shit. He's gonna be included in all the heists. Like, he's gonna
Yeah.
have stuff to do.
But did you give me this book, Raul?
Yeah, I opened it. I don't know if it works. Is my handwriting in there?
They gave me a fucking page.
He
Can't
said
even read
shelf.
it.
This guy's a fucking clown, bro. No, this is good handwriting.
Okay.
Who's future Hancock?
I don't know how to spell his last name.
Okay, all right, yeah, I can appreciate that. All right, who's Chelb?
Oh fuck! I mean Alan. That was a bad, my
This
bad.
guy's fucking brain dead, bro.
You're actually fucking stupid, bro.
Right, this guy's just himself. I'm sorry.
I fucking love this guy, bro. Listen, it's okay. I'll edit this for you.
Thank you.
What's that page you gave me? I can't read it without the book for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, the list that he made is James Moulding, Saint Gomez, aka Saint Martin, Sam the Man, Alan Kyles, and future Hancock.
Why am I not surprised?
Is this the book that we were supposed to be doing our finances in?
Yeah.
Yes.
All
It's
right.
just first page.
So yeah, in terms of like people, yeah, I'm not against Peter. I'm gonna be honest. I think we need to have a chat with him. I want to talk to Freya. I know Freya's like super like gung ho on Alma,
Alma, yeah.
and Alma is
I
good
heard him
people.
mention it yesterday.
So like I'm not against it, but I don't think enough of us know her enough to be like, yeah, let's get her in. So I think Peter's a little bit different because everyone has experience with Peter and has done things with Peter, whereas like Alma's kind of like fresher for us. But I'm not against giving her an opportunity, right?
Yeah. And both of them were in the high school with Freya, right?
Yeah.
Was Peter? In
No,
the high
Peter
school?
wasn't. Peter wasn't. It was Alma, Rick, Goomba, Freya, January, and I can't remember who else.
I will say one thing about Peter as well is that whenever I've ever called him for something, he's always dropped while he's needed to come
Yeah.
help. Like instantly, and plus he's around like when I'll be around, so I actually not against Peter. He's always around late night. So
He was around right now. I saw him.
I think people on your list, Raul, right? Listen, I'm not against anybody on your list. It's more so like, I think it's on us to prove that we're not a whim, and that we can actually like stand up and be something in the city. And I think like the names that you put on like
we'll be late down the line.
will be people that would probably come to us rather than us going to them.
Yeah, no,
Because
I
like
agree.
we need to show that we're not just doing this on a whim with no progression, right? We need to actually progress and make people see that we are formidable and, you know, we'll stand on our shit, you know?
100%. But do you think like maybe still having a conversation with, say for example, like I don't know, say James for example.
Yeah.
Like, pulling him aside, having a conversation like, listen, we're not expecting you to jump ship now, but in like a month's time, like.
I mean, if
once
you want to
everything's-
whisper in his ear, you can whisper in his ear, bro.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm not telling you no, but just be very careful because at the same time, we also need to avoid conflict, right? Like we need to stay away from it at all costs. We cannot
And it's
afford
more
a
like,
war.
yeah, it's a pick and choose right now what
Yeah.
we need to do, pretty much. If something is too risky, we shouldn't do it yet.
Like I don't give a fuck who it is. Like even if it's like the Saints and they like shit talk us, bro, I'm not doing anything. But we will fucking remember it, bro. I'm telling you that. But TJ, appreciate the
Also, we have
36.
to be realistic, and no one is gonna leave the gang for
Nothing.
You know, in their eyes, it's gonna be like a group of friends right now trying to build something. So
Exactly.
that's why like whispering is okay.
Nah, we've no clue on
but
gang
we
names.
shouldn't have meeting with people.
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I really like McGregor, bro. I'm gonna be honest.
I really don't know him that much, so
Hydro's over for Miguel, yeah, TJ.
it's more up to like you guys. Anyways,
I think
I don't talk to him that much.
he is like, okay, listen, I'm gonna be extremely honest and blunt. He is worse than Future and Terry and me put together. He will annoy people. Like, he's the type of guy to go to night races and purposely pit people, right? I mean, I've shot him for it in the past. But I feel like he's also very funny. He can make situations very fun. And he would be like almost like the comedic relief in some aspects, right? And I think that if I could put a fucking leash around him, then he would be someone that I would pick up today. Like, if he agreed to not do the stupid shit.
Do you really need to put a leash on him?
Yes, at this stage of the group, yeah.
I mean,
and when I
who
say
is he with
leash,
right now?
I don't mean
Is he with
like
anyone?
he's with that fucking group in Toledo, but they're like non-existent at best.
Yeah, because even if they don't understand, as you said, I don't really see him being in conflict. But, you know,
It's
usually
not
you hear
about being in
people
conflict though.
and shit.
It's not about being in conflict though. It's that I don't want him to carry himself like he does today, you know? Like, I have a very stern way I want this group to act. And it's kind of like we're walking with our shoulders like wide open. And if someone walks past us and we bump into him, it is what it is, right? But I'm not also wanting to like smash into people. And I think he's a little bit of a smasher into.
I mean, it could be worth a try if you know him, but I don't know. I wouldn't expect people to change.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not asking him to change his whole personality. I'm just saying, like, if I tug his leash, he needs to listen, you know?
But it's like, the way you said it right now is the way that I felt with Flippy, for example.
Yeah.
So he might feel the same way with you if you try to, like, tell him
That's a
what
fair
to do,
point,
tell him
yeah.
to change a bit, you know?
That is a fair point.
I really don't expect people to change so much if they, like, join us.
Yeah.
I want them to be them, really.
Yeah. I mean, maybe it's just as plain and simple as, like, you know, if we say fucking stop it, you stop it, yeah. Like, actually listen and respect us.
Cannon, bro. That honestly, McGregor is. I'm down for it. I like him.
I'm pretty sure if they
He's
explain
just a
him,
loose cannon.
yeah, like if you explain that we don't really want trouble for the first like couple of weeks, and if he's willing to join, I'm pretty sure he's gonna be like, yeah, sure. If he's willing to join, he's gonna say yes to not get into trouble for the first couple of weeks.
Yeah.